is up? Welcome back to my channel, or if you are new here, welcome. If you do want to subscribe to my channel, you can just click it down below if you haven't already. But my name is Sarah. I make a lot of special effects tutorials, mostly around Halloween time, some beauty tutorials, and a little bit of DIY in between. For today's video, I will be going over the new BH Cosmetics eye toppers, aka the Eyelights. These are said to be waterproof eye toppers. Basically, these are just a liquid eyeshadow. I will be showing you how to create this look that I have on my eyes right now, as well as going over comparisons to my Colourpop Supernova Shadows, going over the prices, going over my review as well. So if you guys want to know how I achieved this look, as well as getting to know these eye toppers or highlights a little bit better, then just keep watching. So in efforts to save a little bit of time, I've already got my base on my eyes. I'm going to be mixing Instyler from Makeup Geek and Breakage at Tiffany's from Morphe to create my transition color. Once I've got that blended to my liking, I'm going to be coming in with Shark Bait from Makeup Geek all over my lid. And then lining my waterline with the NYX eye pencil in Milk. I'm setting that just below my waterline with Shark Bait, but leaving my waterline empty. And then blending that out again with a mix of Instyler and Breakage at Tiffany's. The eyelid I'm going to be adding this eye is called Gnarly, and I'm blending that out a little bit with my fingers, as I pretty much do with every liquid eyeshadow that I have. The applicator is fairly the same beginner level as Colourpop Supernova Shadow ones are, just as a heads up. I'm going to be going back in with Instyler, but mixing it with Cupcake from Makeup Geek instead as my transition color for this eye. And then I'm going to be absolutely drowning my lid in Barbie Girl from Morphe. Back in with that jumbo eye pencil, setting it with Barbie Girl this time and blending it out with Instyler and Cupcake. And to this eye, I'm adding Psych. Man, I missed that show. Anybody else watch that on Netflix? I binged it. Anyways. So this is a new product to my routine. I'm going to be trying out the Balm's What's Your Type mascara. I'm straying a little bit away from my Maybelline for a change. And add a slight effect, almost as if a cut crease, but with color. I'm going to be using Breakage at Tiffany's, a liquid lipstick from Jeffree Star, to line the inner corner of my crease, as well as Calabasas for the other eye. In retrospect though, I probably would have rather went with a lighter shade rather than this kind of deep dark shade, but anyways, adding a lipstick. This particular one is Money Side Up, which is one of Colourpop's Luxe lipsticks, and that is it. Alright, so for the first few seconds I just wanted to mention the actual packaging itself. So it does come in gold packaging that just says Eyelight, waterproof eye color, BH Cosmetics, and it just says what color it is. Once you open it up though, it does come in these little tubes. Not squeezy tubes, just like a tube. I'll be honest, I did think this was going to be quite a bit bigger than it actually ended up being. So I do have a few of them. I have Psych, Fresh, Gnarly, BFF, and Chill Pill. Alright, so on the BH Cosmetics website, they frequently do have sales on all of their products. And when I bought these, they were $7 each. Right now I'm looking down and they're $6.40 each. And I'm just going to read off the screen down below to what they actually describe them as. Achieve vibrant eye perfection with our Eyelight's waterproof eye color. Each lustrous, light-catching shade glides on effortlessly and transform to a pearlescent celestial hue with stunning shifts and maximum shine. The versatile waterproof formula can be worn alone or paired with another shadow to layer and build intense multi-dimensional effects for next level iridescent eye looks. Under the stars. This next portion, all of them are going to have structure. The first swatch is it with a base, the second is it just as itself, and the third is going to be what I compare it to, if I could find a comparison for it. In comparing these to my Colourpop Supernova Shadows, I found that Fresh is closest to Dragon, Psych is closest to Moonlit, Gnarly's closest is Mothership. BFF is closest to From the Valley. And unfortunately, or fortunately, I wasn't able to find a dupe for Chill Pill, but it is very multi-dimensional because it does have that blue and pink shift, but it also has a very, very nice purple because of the blue and pink shift combined. Alright, so as you guys can tell or may have seen already, I have played a little bit around with these guys, just two colors that are on my eyes right now. In the description, it does say that these can be worn alone or as actual eye toppers. I find that to be true, but also false, depending on the one that you're dealing with. In my opinion, the only two that could really be worn alone are Gnarly and BFF. These ones I found to actually have a strong enough base that they can be used by themselves, but the rest of them I find they don't have a strong enough base, so they really only could be used as toppers, which is completely fine. I have no problem with that. A lot of the Colourpop ones are the same way, as you will have seen, but these guys, I would strictly only use them as toppers. They don't have enough of a base pigment to actually just be worn as the color themselves. So you got Psych, Fresh, and Chill Pill, all as eye toppers in my opinion, and then these two as actual just iridescent eye colors. Alright, so some comparative thinking plus also getting into some money talk about these. I'm going to be comparing them to the Colourpop Supernova Shadows. Alright, so each of these eyelights comes in a component, and each component holds 2 grams of product, or 0.06 ounces. I will be going by the actual pricing, which is $8 rather than the sale price, because the sale price will always be changing, but the initial price that they put it out for will always stay the same, if that makes sense. Bear with me. Alright, so after a few insane malfunctions with my brain trying to discover the answer to these problems, I thought of just consulting the experts, aka a literal calculator. So with the BH Cosmetics eye toppers, if you were wanting to buy this by the gram, you'd have to pay $4 for each gram that you purchase from this. If you were wanting to buy the Colourpop Supernova Shadows, you would have to spend by the gram $1.50. Actually less than that, $1.48, but I'm rounding up. So it isn't an insane difference, but it is enough that I would rather purchase these guys than the eye toppers. But the eye toppers, they have more colors to choose from currently. The ones from Colourpop don't have a very, very wide range of colors as much as the eye toppers from BH Cosmetics do. They just came out with colors and they already have like 5 or 6, and only 2 of them are even remotely similar. Whereas the Colourpop ones, they have a lot of warm tones, like specifically reds and oranges and stuff like that, where I would rather have more cool tones, which is kind of what I'm into right now. We have a pink, which is not a cool tone, but it does have some blue reflect in there. We have a silver, which seems like a really cool color, plus it has the strong base, so you could use this by itself. And then we have the blue, which is an amazing mermaidy color. This is the blue that I have on my eye right now. And then we have this like purpley pinky color, which again, I would not use on its own because it does not have that strong of a base, but I still absolutely love this. But that is it for today's video, and I did hope you guys enjoyed, and if you did and you want to subscribe, again, it's down below. And it's totally free, obviously, so I'll see you in the next one. Bye guys!